Hello everyone, my name is Kshitij Goyal. I am a PhD candidate at Carnegie Mellon University's Robotics Institute. Today I'm going to talk about our work on incremental multimodal surface mapping via self-organizing Gaussian mixture models. This work is a collaboration with Professor Vineet Habib at Resilient Intelligent Systems Lab. The motivation behind this work is towards enabling communication constrained multi-robot exploration. Consider, for instance, the subsurface exploration task where we have sent a team of robots underground to explore it. Communication is usually limited in such environments, and we desire high quality perceptual information in real time from these robots. Assuming these robots are equipped with dense data sensors such as RGBD cameras, a key question then becomes is how to do point cloud compression. Recent advances come to mind, such as neural radiance fields and Gaussian splatting. These methods mathematically represent the environment with either a multilayer perceptron or a set of Gaussians. They perform data association and queries using either ray marching or a 2D projection of ellipsoids, and they update the model using backpropagation and stochastic gradient descent. The RGBD variants of these methods do provide a higher fidelity compared to classical discrete methods for mapping. However, they suffer from an issue known as catastrophic forgetting, which is a known limitation in continual learning. The crux of the issue being that how much should the model learn from the current frame and how much should it forget about the previous frames. Current approaches maintain a sort of keyframe database where they replay all the past keyframes. They randomly select a subset of keyframes or carefully select a subset of keyframes based on heuristics. The proposed approach, however, does not require a keyframe database because it doesn't suffer from catastrophic forgetting. Localization is possible with closed form gradients and Hessians as shown in prior work, and the approach can run on a variety of GPU platforms, not just desktop GPUs. The approach is based on our prior work. Uh, in our prior work, we showed how to convert a depth intensity point cloud into a self-organizing GMM. The self-organizing component is basically saying that you don't have to set the number of components manually. It is set using a technique called principle of relevant information. The contribution in the present work is how to extend this prior work to incremental operation. And for that purpose, we use three data structures. First is the notion of a local SOGMM, which is the SOGMM corresponding to a novel observation, which has not been captured by the previous SOGMMs. Global SOGMM, which is basically a summary of all the past local SOGMMs, and a spatial hash, which associates with every 3D point the indices of overlapping global SOGMMs. The key idea is to leverage this spatial hash and the log likelihood of data with respect to the model for data association. Uh, let's say there is a new point cloud coming in. First, we associate each point of this point cloud towards the indices of global SOGMM. Using these indices, we filter the point cloud via a log likelihood threshold and fit using PRI the points which are truly novel to the global SOGMM. Using this local SOGMM, we merge uh, it to the global SOGMM so that the observation, the point cloud that just came in, gets summarized within global SOGMM. And then we update spatial hash for the next iteration. And we keep going like this. It turns out that it is faster than obviously iterating over all the components in the mixture, which scales a lot as the environment gets bigger. To experimentally compare, we chose baseline approaches motivated by the target application, which is multi-robot 3D exploration. And we chose techniques that have been shown on platforms to work for this purpose. First is the fixed component GMM, where instead of doing a self-organizing estimation, you have a fixed estimate of number of components for each scan. Second is Octomap, which is a popular technique. And third is NVBlocks, which is a GPU version of VoxBlocks, which is also a popular technique. For data, we compare on both synthetic and real data. For map fidelity and size, we actually use measures precision and PSNR. Precision measures the accuracy of 3D spatial reconstruction, whereas PSNR measures the accuracy of intensity reconstruction. Here are some results. Let's say we are given some synthetic ground truth, as shown here, and I've zoomed in on a part of the image. Octomap results in a pixelated output and also incorrect intensity associations because Octomap just averages the color within each voxel. NVBlocks kind of smooths out the data too much because it does weighted average to create the TSDF in each voxel. FCGMM also provides a noisy output because it is fixed. It uses the fixed number of components for every region in the environment, while proposed approach demonstrably provides better output. These parameters have been chosen so that the map size of the uh, approaches is comparable. We observe the same results on real world dataset. If we compare if we compare quantitatively, we also observe the same thing. The precision versus memory trade-off of the proposed approach is much better than the prior work. In the plot on the left, we have precision, and we can see the proposed approach is going towards the top left, which indicates that we have a good precision memory trade-off. And on the right, we observe the same for PSNR. In conclusion, we propose a solution to the data association and model update problems and demonstrate a scalable method for depth intensity reconstruction. Thank you.